8 p.m. and it's time for your daily market dose, Corporate Central, where we get you the everyday pulse of the corporate world and also highlight all of the market fluctuations of the day for you. But first, let's find out what took place in the corporate world today. Tata Group was in focus on Tuesday due to three updates. The first news is that Tata Group has set a target of breaking China's monopoly in EV batteries. And for this, the group plans to manufacture batteries for auto and energy solutions at the lowest possible cost. Not only this, the group also plans to export batteries on the basis of low energy consumption and cheap labor. Tata Sons has announced an investment of 13,000 crore rupees for this battery cell manufacturing and is also in talks with the Gujarat government to set up a plant to keep operating costs low. In another news, Tata Motors owned Jaguar Land Rover plans an annual investment of £3 billion while targeting revenue of over £30 billion by FY26, according to an investor presentation by the company. Jaguar Land Rover expects to have a revenue of over £28 billion in FY24. Meanwhile, Tata Group's high-growth businesses, including Indian Hotels, Tata Power, Trent and Tata Consumer, offered pay hikes between 16 to 60% to their CEOs and top executives. The board of Tata Sons also acknowledged the group's highest growth in its history to $97 billion in sales revenue in 2022-23. Vedanta Sterlite Copper on Monday came out with an advertisement inviting expression of interest for carrying out restart activities at its Thoothukudi unit in Tamil Nadu that was closed over 5 years ago on Tamil Nadu Pollution Control Board orders. The EOI for restart comes when the company is still awaiting the final judgment on the issue and the court has only allowed it to do maintenance activities. According to the advertisement, interested parties should be capable of employing around 4,000 people, both skilled and unskilled, in and around Thoothukudi. The scope of the EOI includes safety and assessment and audit of the structures and building, repair and rectification, engaging with OEM or experts for certification, replacement of plant and machinery and commissioning of plant and machinery to achieve the designed capacity. Patanjali Foods has chalked out an aggressive growth plan to reach 5,000 crore rupees operational profit and over 50,000 crore rupees turnover in the next 5 years, banking on a huge opportunity that it sees in FMCG business and oil palm plantations. Formerly known as Ruchi Soya Industries, the company was acquired in September 2019 by Baba Ramdev-led Patanjali Group through a corporate insolvency resolution process. In a media interview, Ramdev has said that the company would like to grow its food and FMCG business as well as oil palm plantation vertical in a big way. Patanjali Foods has prepared a vision document for the next 5 years to become the largest player in the food FMCG business. Hero MotoCorp on Monday said that it plans to open more than 100 exclusive stores for premium models in 2023-24 at prime locations across the country to provide a sensorial experience to customers. The company plans to launch a premium motorcycle model in each quarter of 2023-24. Its CEO Niranjan Gupta has said last week. And Hero has about 9,000 touchpoints, including 1,000 primary dealerships in India. Apart from establishing a product portfolio to win the premium segment, the company will develop a premium brand image and elevate customers' retail buying experience as well. Market concentration in the country's telecom sector has hit a new high despite government bailouts of public sector Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited and Mahanagar Telephone Nigam Limited and private sector Vodafone Idea. The almost 3/4 market share of Jio Airtel makes it almost a duopoly in the market, and the combined revenue or net sales share of the country's top two telecom operators, Bharti Airtel and Reliance Jio, in the sector's total reached an all-time high of nearly 72% in FY23 from 70.4% in FY22 and around 60% in FY20. The net sales of Reliance Jio and Bharti Airtel India were 1.67 lakh crore rupees in FY23, up 18.6% from the 1.4 lakh crore rupees a year earlier. The Enforcement Directorate, which is probing money laundering charges over the alleged 47,000 crore rupees bank fraud involving the Bhushan Steel, has claimed that several hundred crores had been diverted from BSL and its subsidiary Bhushan Energy. This was submitted by the agency while seeking custodial interrogation of former BSL Managing Director Neeraj Singhal. He was arrested on Friday and was remanded in ED's custody by a Delhi court till June 20th. Amid mounting debt and allegations of irregularities, BSL had gone into bankruptcy in 2017. Tata Steel acquired the company and the subsidiary out of bankruptcy and renamed it to Tata Steel BSL. It has now been merged with Tata Steel. Shares of Inox Wind Energy rallied 19% to hit a record high of 2,150 rupees, while Inox Wind slipped 5% to 138.5 rupees after the board approved merger with Inox Wind Energy. Inox Wind, India's leading wind energy solutions provider, on Monday announced that as part of the strategic decision, the board of directors of the company approved the scheme of arrangement to amalgamate Inox Wind Energy into Inox Wind. The merger is subject to various regulatory approvals and compliances. The appointed date for amalgamation is set as July 1st, 2023. And that was all about corporates. Now let's take a look at those stocks that were in limelight today and in the market, and also analyze the reason behind it. On Tuesday, June 13, the share of MRF, that is Madras Rubber Factory, created history. The price of this three-letter share has achieved 6 digits level and is the only stock in the entire stock market that has touched the figure of 1 lakh. During the day, the stock touched the figure of 1 lakh and 439.95 rupees before closing 0.95% at 99,900 rupees. Let's look at the history of the stock. On May 3rd, 1995, the stock touched the mark of 1,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees in February 2012, 25,000 rupees in September 2014, 50,000 rupees in September 2016, and then 75,000 rupees in 2018, and in June 2023, it has crossed the mark of 1 lakh. Although on 8th May, this stock had crossed 1 lakh mark in F&O market, but this is the first time in the cash segment that a stock has crossed 6-digit level. Now, what's the reason for the high price of this share? This company has never split its shares and has not even announced bonus. On Tuesday, Zee Entertainment's stock saw an intraday fall of up to 6.5%. In fact, a new hurdle has come in the way of Zee Entertainment and Sony Pictures merger. On Monday evening, markets regulator SEBI passed an interim order barring former SL Group chairman Subhash Chandra and his son Puneet Goenka from holding key positions in any listed company. The order, which came after a probe by SEBI, said that while holding key positions in Zee Entertainment, both of them misused their positions for personal gains and siphoned off funds. SEBI has directed Zee Entertainment to place this order before the company's board within 7 days. Along with this, 21 days time has been given to both Subhash Chandra and Puneet Goenka to submit their responses. According to experts, this decision of SEBI may delay the Zee-Sony merger. SEBI said in its order that on September 4, 2018, Subhash Chandra had issued a letter of comfort or LOC in lieu of the loan taken from Yes Bank on behalf of some group companies. Not only this, SEBI has also noticed misrepresentations related to receipt of funds in Zee's annual report. SEBI said that Zee has given wrong information that the company has received funds from associate entities. Policybazaar's parent company, PB Fintech's stock saw a gain of up to 6% on Tuesday. The stock had jumped up to 646 rupees in the intraday, and the reason for this is the statement of a company official. According to a company official, PB Fintech is expected to become profitable in the next 4 years. On the basis of growth in income, the company plans to eliminate the already accumulated losses in 4 years. However, the company's losses have come down in FY23. The company's loss in FY23 was reduced from 833 crore rupees to 488 crore rupees because during this period the company's income increased from 1,200 crore rupees to 1,710 crore rupees. The company is expected to post an annual profit of 1,000 crore rupees by FY24 and break even by FY28, with all accumulated losses expected to be wiped out. And for this, the focus will be on 3 things, that is, first, new business, second, renewal revenue, and third, reducing fixed cost. Axis Bank, the third largest private sector bank, on Tuesday touched a lifetime high, that is an all-time high. The stock made an intraday high of 989.70 rupees, taking the market cap of the bank beyond 3 lakh crore rupees. In fact, since the announcement of the results of the fourth quarter, there is a continuous upward trend in the stock, and experts believe that the bank will benefit from stability of the rates from RBI. The stock has given a return of about 8% in the last 1 month and more than 50% in 1 year. According to technical experts, the level of 950 rupees is an important support for the stock, and on crossing the level of 1000 rupees on a closing basis, the stock can touch the level of 1020 in the short term and then up to 1050. That's all on corporates and markets tonight, but before we go, leaving you with some important corporate events and triggers which have the potential to make big market impacts. First up, impact of US May CPI inflation data released on June 13th, which will be felt in the market. And on June 14th, wholesale inflation data for the month of May will be released. Also, the Cabinet and CCEA will meet, and LIC's investors meeting will be held starting June 14th until June 30th. Also, board meeting on capital raising of Lloyds Steels will take place. Ex-date of dividend of 12 rupees per share of Canara Bank, and Tata Chemicals final dividend ex-date of 17.5 rupees per share is on June 14th. Ex-date of a rights issue of Udaipur Cement as well. And globally, Fed meeting decision will come in the evening on June 14th, and also US PPI data will be released, and April IIP figures of Europe and UK will be released on June 14th. And with that, it's a wrap tonight on Corporate Central. But to catch all the other detailed updates from the corporate world, log on to Money9's website, www.money9.com. That's all from me. Take care and stay tuned to Money9.